Hello everybody and welcome back to the 5 Awesome Geeks. Although last week we were the 4 Awesome Geeks because Melissa was probably really busy and got overwhelmed with everything, or the cookies she's been baking have turned against her. I'm not sure which one happened. Probably the former. Ha 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 ha. So this week we are talking about comedy, which is finally something I can talk about because I personally absolutely love comedy. It is my all-time favorite genre of a bunch of different stuff, from video games to movies to TV shows to books to anime and manga to... is there any other thing? I have no idea. I'm not sure. You know, like little sayings and stuff like that. Anything that's hilarious, I absolutely love. Depending upon the manner of the jokes, though, depends upon whether or not I absolutely love it, giggle, or just kind of go, eh. So I'm not much one for the crude kind of humor, but Cards Against Humanity is fun to play. There's probably some other games that are hilarious to play, but I'm not quite sure which ones they are. I know there's several like comedy sort of things, but I can't think of any besides Cards Against Humanity, and there's probably a few, but I can't really think of any, so we'll just go for that for the game. So there's that. What I have with me though are TV shows. Actually, I do like comical movies and such, but I couldn't actually find any on my shelf that was like, I have to grab that because it's hilarious. Unless it was like, I didn't grab any anime, but for most of y'all who know what I enjoy, it's basically slice of life comedies that usually revolve around high school girls. So for today, we're just gonna talk about TV shows because most of you will probably be into that. If not, then you can skip ahead to the end and say sayonara to me because I'm going to be talking about TV shows. So on my shelf, I managed to find several that I quite enjoy. That doesn't fit in the frame. There we go. So yeah, there's a few British comedies and a few American comedies. So in case you don't know, there are several. So for British comedies, there's actually a few that I didn't grab because I don't have them, and one of them is Fawlty Towers, and I'm sure there's another one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So we have Are You Being Served and Keeping Up Appearances, two of my all-time favorite British comedies. I feel like there's another one. Red Dwarf is good, but that's not the one that I'm thinking of, and I don't know what the one that I'm thinking of is. So, favorite comedies of Britishness. I'm not probably gonna go into too much detail. If you guys want to check these out, you could just, you know, boop boop boop, use the Googles. American comedies, I really like the older school of the comedies. Like, stuff nowadays is funny, like, you know, Two Broke Girls, and then I used to watch The Big Bang Theory a lot, but I haven't watched that very often. And I usually don't watch like TV shows that are currently going because I've had a history where I start watching like a new show and it's all like, ha ha ha, canceled. So logically, I stopped watching those. It sounds like thunder outside. But anyway, so yeah, I tend to go more towards the like 80s, 90s stuff where I know it has been finalized, so I won't be disappointed if I started watching it because, hey, I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, there's so many comedy TV shows that I absolutely love that are older, like the black and white ones, like, you know, I Love Lucy. Classic. Who doesn't love Lucy? There are a few people, I'm sure. I know one of them, actually. It's funny because I know one person who doesn't like it and one person who absolutely loves it, so that's funny. And then there's some in like the 80s and such that I like or love, like The Golden Girls. I absolutely love this show. Yay! They're hilarious. I'm still surprised that Betty White is still alive. It's like, oh my goodness, she knows how to become an immortal and she's not sharing the secret because she doesn't want people to become immortal. And then lastly, I do love Friends, but I didn't grab it because I think I like Third Rock from the Sun a lot more because it's hilarious and it's got, you know, oh, what's his name? I always forget his name. John Lithgow. There we go. Gow? Lithgow? It's this guy right here. He's hilarious. I actually met, work related, I met somebody who reminded me exactly of him, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be, you know, probably one of several people who said, "You remind me of John Lithgow." And then he'd be like, "I get that a lot, thanks." So I'm going to be the one person in all of his lifetime who didn't say, "You remind me of that actor." So, ha! But probably not. I feel like I'm probably the only person who was like, "Oh, you remind me of that actor." But yeah, I like him. He's really cool. The other ones, I actually, you know, I mean, there's also, is it? Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in it. I love his stuff. But yeah, it's funny seeing him so young. It's actually kind of hilarious. But yeah, this show is really funny. I finally got the last 2 seasons, but it's not like this size of a box set. It's a newer one, therefore it is slender and doesn't match the 4 that I have already, which is super annoying because it took forever to find seasons 1 through 4 that look like this. This one wasn't a pain to get because I found it at Sam's Club for not quite $10. I like to leave the plastic on stuff because, you know, you put it on the shelf and then it wears down and then it rubs against it and it just ruins the box set. So I tend to not do that because I don't want to ruin the box set because I don't want to be a jerk to myself. I really like this, you know, just like the silly slapstick comedy is my sort of area that I like, you know, where the people get into like shenanigans and it just all crumbles apart. You know what's gonna happen, but it's hilarious nonetheless. So that's why I like the stuff that I like. And you know, I mean, British comedy is hilarious anyway. It's British comedy, so. Oh, no, I forgot the name. It's the Monty Python. Monty Python and it's the TV show. Oh my goodness. Flying Circus. There we go. Monty Python's Flying Circus. That show's funny. Dara and I were watching that for a little while. It's hilarious. It's so much fun. British comedy. Yeah, that's it from me today. Kind of, you know, out there. Not really all together. Not very descriptive either, but I wasn't feeling up for it. So you get this instead because it's actually really late. It's 7 o'clock on Monday right now. But yeah. Oops. I didn't record this yesterday, Saturday, with the other videos that I recorded because I ran out of time. So, yeah. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, then, oops. Oh well. Life happens. Hope I didn't waste too much of your time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in today, and tomorrow we will see Kio-chan comedy!